Hey everyone, this is Gregory with eGuide, and I'm coming to you today with some super exciting information on how to automate scheduling with people that you're trying to meet with. So picture this is the scenario. You are looking to schedule a face-to-face or a call meeting with someone, and you email them over some of your availability, and they come back to you and say, none of those dates work. How about these? And none of those dates work on your end. And this email exchange continues on, or text exchange continues on for a good while, cluttering up your inbox, cluttering up your phone, giving you alerts that are irrelevant to what you're trying to work on. So there are a couple tools out there that can actually help automate that process. We at eGuide prefer Vyte, it's called, VYTE.in, and that's the tool that I'm going to be walking you through today. But there's also Calendly, which some of our other clients use as well. Both basically do the same function. They integrate with your calendar, and then they allow you to give out a customized link to people that you're engaging with to allow them to book an appointment with you. So there's a couple caveats that I want to just discuss before we dig into showing you how to get onboarded with the platform. Number one being that it works best if you have an account that, or a calendar that all of your information is synced with. So if you are managing different accounts and keeping different calendars, there is a way through Vyte, if you do the Pro plan, which is $8 a month, to condense multiple calendars down into one platform. The free version, which is what I use, which is fairly robust if you keep your calendar like I keep mine, allows you to basically integrate with all of the calendars that are shared to one account. So another workaround is potentially sharing out your calendar from one email address to the other, just so you can get it all into one place and then manage it through the calendar app on the back end. I'll show you all of this. I'm sure this sounds like a lot, but we're going to dig right in. So Vyte is, again, the name of the platform. I'm going to share out my screen here, and we're going to take a look into exactly how to get set up. VYTE.in is the name of the tool, and you're going to be brought to a page that looks like this. I have this up in an incognito tab just to take a look at it, but if we click sign up here, it's a super easy sign up process. You basically can continue with Google, or if you're on Office 365, you can continue on with that as well. Just note that if you are using a downloaded Outlook that is connected to Office 365, there could be some issues between calendars kept in Outlook if it isn't your primary calendar that is connected to your Office 365 account. That's a whole separate conversation that we can dig into at another time. If you're using Google, like eGuide is, it's as simple as clicking on Continue with Google, and it's going to ask you to sign in and allow access to the platform, and that's going to take you right into creating your customized page. It's literally as simple as that. I'm going to share out another screen with that work that has already been done for us, and that's what this looks like here. So as soon as you have your page set up, there's some settings that live within the page, and there's some settings that will live within kind of the admin component of the platform as well. Let's start with the page. So like I said, there is a pro version available for Vyte that allows you to have some additional features, allowing availability, allowing different multiple calendars, customizing the branding. But with the free version, this is what your page is going to look like when you send out that custom link. So if you wanted to schedule a meeting with me right now, you could go to vyte.in/eGuideTech, and you could scope on my calendar and identify some time that you want to meet with. Unless you're intending on meeting with me, please don't do that. But here's the process of booking that meeting. You would put in a subject. If I click on pick a date, this is taking me to the calendar that I have integrated. As you can see, I'm really busy. But basically what you're able to do here is drag and drop a block of time that would fit within the person's calendar that you're trying to meet with. So as you can see, we can drag and drop multiple time blocks on multiple days even, and this is going to give me on the back end an alert that says, someone would like to meet with me. Here are 3 proposed times that work for them. You can also see that when I'm not available. So it makes that scheduling piece of things super, super easy. I'm going to click cancel here. And then you can do the same for places to meet. So this can be a phone number. And I will say that this is one feature that I think there needs to be an improvement on, is that there should be an integration with Zoom calls. There should be an integration with just a call in general, because as soon as I start to type in a phone number, 773-123-4-5, I can get that link that says phone call, but it doesn't pop up automatically. If I type in phone call, then I will get this here, and then it does alert me. But I think it should be a little bit more automated. So just keep that in mind, especially if you're sending this out to users who are unfamiliar with how the platform works. You could be getting some kind of weird location requests coming back your end. Super easy to manage on the back end though. Optional message, and then that request can be sent through. And as soon as that request is sent, I get an email in my inbox that says someone wants to meet with me. I click into the platform and I'm taken into the My Events side. And this is meetings that are coming up here. And if I click into this, what I love, love, love about the platform is that there's a dedicated messaging feature built right into the system. So any messages that are specific about this meeting can live right within the platform. And so that really reduces the amount of back and forth in email. So other than getting the alert email, and you can have a confirmation email as well, but any sort of other alert can live right in the event. There's also an app that you can download for iPhone users that will allow you to get push notifications to your phone. And so again, allowing you to have that additional layer of correspondence specific to the event without cluttering up your inbox. You can see that it's super easy to confirm that event. This is the same feature that I would pop into and click which date best worked for me, which location best worked for me, and then I would be able to confirm that event in the upper left-hand side. Super, super easy. So let's dig in a little bit to the back end. If I go into the actual settings, this is where we're going to be able to see some things that are included with the free version and some things that would be an upgrade version with the Pro. So right off the bat, if I wanted to add more than one calendar into the platform itself, that would require a Pro. Again, that's $8 a month. So it's not a huge spend, but keep in mind that there's ways that I've used to work around this by sharing those calendars within one specific calendar and then identifying those as shown as busy. So just keep in mind that that is an option as well. One alert to call attention to as well: if you have an all-day event, it will not black out that whole day. It automatically kind of assumes that some of those all-day events are reminders or birthdays or something like that, so it doesn't want to take your complete availability off. So if you are going to be unavailable for a full day, what I generally do is just drag and drop in the Google Calendar and block out that entire day and just say busy. That way no one can schedule over it, and if I send that link out to anyone, they're seeing that same availability as well. There's advanced scheduling tools that are available with Pro. Here's where the app will live. So it does integrate with Slack if you're a Slack user. There's a Chrome extension as well, and then there's an iOS app that you can download for iPhone users. Again, with that Pro feature, you have the ability to customize the branding side of things. So again, if you're investing in that $8 per month, you can decide to do that as well. And then you're getting some team features within Pro as well. It's just as easy for each individual to integrate their own account on the free side, and we can manage that. Majority of what I'm using this platform for is advanced meeting requests for clients that I'm meeting with, or different people that I'm engaging with that need access to my calendar that don't fall within our organization. Last thing to call attention to is if I go back to my Vite page and click on the edit here, this is where some of those advanced availability settings live. So if you did have a Pro account, you would be able to identify that Tuesdays are days that you don't take meetings, and you could toggle that off. And you can identify the window of time in which you would like to take meetings on each and every day, and then it would block out the other ones outside of that. Other advanced settings, I believe you can change additional wording in here when it comes down to the email branded emails that are sent out, so to speak. And then there's also some customization with how you're sharing your page here. So you can set, and this is included in the regular version, set the meeting durations that it's defaulting to. Obviously, sometimes I need a 2-hour meeting, sometimes I need a 15-minute meeting, so I have it set to free duration. As a whole, again, it's as simple as sending out that link in that chain email correspondence. So I'm looking forward to meeting with you. Please use the link below to scope my schedule and identify a time that works best for you. If it's free on there, I'm free to meet with you. That's typically what I will say in the email, and it literally has cut down the amount of back and forth so greatly, and I highly, highly recommend it to at least give it a shot for anyone out there who's looking to streamline their meeting requests. Until next time, let us know if you have any questions down below in the comments, and feel free to reach out for other tools if you're interested in learning about other automation tools that exist out there in the internet. Until next time, thank you so much.